It all started with one man and an idea. Brandon Currie is from Milwaukee and has played tennis competitively most of his life. He went back to school to get his master's, became a guidance counselor, and received his PhD in urban education and psychology. He wanted to create programs inside of Milwaukee schools that combine both his love for education and also sports. Now with 12 coaches, over 30 partners, and helping over 7,000 kids, he's doing just that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sometimes it doesn't take much to prove a point.
What game we play?
All you might need is a game and some players.
At first I thought it would be just a boring gym class.
With motivation.
It could teach you how to calm yourself down and really think about what you're doing.
In this game, kindergarten through 12th grade students are the players and the adults are the coaches and mentors.
I don't want to make them think like I'm an educator or teacher where, we're talking about school.
The goal here is for students to be mentally locked in.
You don't want to lock in? What happened?
He's amazing. Like, he has humor. He connects with the kids very well. It's not like a mean teacher. He's like more of one of the coaches you can come to about all your problems. It can be outside of school and inside of school.
Between this organization's name is the word try. Strive 365 is trying to change the lives of students, like 8th grader Lariah Winston, teaching better decision making, building confidence and life skills.
You don't have to be stuck. You can move around and actually talk to people.
Lariah has been a part of Strive for 2 years.
I feel like I've changed a lot, like mature level, and because I didn't know how to control my anger, I didn't know how to do none of that, but now I do.
I feel a sense of urgency growing up in Milwaukee and seeing kids that look like me. It makes me, I'm empathetic because I'm like, I was once in that situation.
Brandon Currie isn't the coach you'll always see on the hardwood or near the desks, but he's the mastermind behind the plays. He's a former professional tennis player who truly believes in continued education.
The idea of, 9 to 5, not when you're talking about, I truly think individuals' lives, and I think especially the youth.
He started Strive 365 5 years ago and embeds coaches like J.P. Kettle-Casey in Milwaukee schools every day.
Every day when I work with these students, I feel a sense of accomplishment, like I impacted their lives. Did y'all like the game? If you miss your shots, you got to give that person you drew a compliment.
JP is somewhat of a staff member at Milwaukee Academy of Science. Monday through Friday, he's available for students and teachers' needs. He has Strive Time, offering mentoring in sports and performing arts activities during the students' gym class.
A lot of students in Milwaukee, we probably only know basketball, football. I love to incorporate, what if you learn lacrosse? You might like tennis, you might like volleyball. You might like swim, you never know until you're exposed to it.
As often the only person of color playing tennis, Currie knows that all too well.
A lot of people would say, you play what? Why are you playing that? It was a motivator for me to get that much better and want to compete and highlight that regardless of how you look, where you're from, you're capable of doing anything.
And that's what it's about, being the player you know you can be, with the help of the coaches who only want to see you win. Well, Strive works with the education department to make sure curriculum incorporates physical and emotional learning. They are hoping Strive can be a resource in every school across the state. And one way to do that is through fundraisers. So today, Strive will host a golf outing at the North Shore Country Club in Mequon. Also something to note, these coaches that are inside of schools, they never meet the parents. You know how teachers will have, parent-teacher conference and all that, which is actually pretty good because it kind of feels like it's a safe place for some of the kids.
Yeah, and I like the word, the fact that try is in the middle of that, because how many times when you're a kid do you have to do something, whether it be schoolwork or whatever, and you just want to give up, and your parents are always like, no, you at least try.
Yes.
At least try to do it, and that's what they're teaching these kids to do.
Striving to be the very best.